5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me. Level up, 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 level up.
Lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Stephanie. I like to welcome all my new little subbies and viewers. Today I'm going to be hopping on the bandwagon and I'm going to be trying to recreate the BRATZ doll challenge. I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and insert the look that I'm going to be doing here. I thought that was the cutest. You know, I like the colors on it and stuff. It was something really easy to recreate. I just kind of had fun with this. I am going to be using 2 palettes recreating this look, but it is a very, very simple eye look. So, as always, I went ahead and did my eyebrows and prepped my eyelids off camera. I used the Colourpop No Filter Concealer to prep, and I used the Maybelline Translucent Powder to set them. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with this palette first. I got this in my BoxyCharm box. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it, but I'm going to pick up the shade Rose. And I'm going to be picking that up on a Morphe G17 brush. Hair's all over it. Looks like this. And I'm just going to be working that into the crease of my eye. First, I'm just going to kind of put it right in the middle. And just kind of go back and forth, kind of outlining where I want this rose shade to go. Alright, now that I have that rose shade all worked in, I'm going to go and pick up Poppy. This is a little bit of a maroonish shade, so I'm not going to take too much. I'm just going to lightly dip the same brush, the G17, lightly dip it in there. And I'm just going to go exactly where I placed the rose shade, just to kind of darken that up. Because it is more of like a reddish on her eye. And if I didn't go in there with that color, it would be super pink. And I didn't want that. So as you can see, it just kind of darkens up that shade. I'm just going to buff that into Rose. Alright, and then I'm going to take, I don't know who this is by, I just got this, it's by Flossy Sunflower, it looks like this, and they don't have the shades or anything, but I'm just going to pull that red shade, and I'm going to pull it on a Luxie, I believe this is a Luxie 121 Mini Tapered. I'm just going to really, this palette is not very pigmented, so you got to really get into that red shade to pick it up, and I'm just going to place it right in the crease of my eye and take it back and forth. And I'm going to take that on my eyelid as well. Okay, and that is pretty much it for the eye look before we go back and finish up the under eye. But now I'm going to go in with this, this is the Wet n Wild Pro Line Felt Tip Eyeliner. And I'm just going to go ahead and line my eye real fast with this. Okay, after I apply my eyeliner, I'm going to let that dry down. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply my falsies and the rest of my face off camera. And then I'll be back and show you guys how I'm going to finish up the under eye and go ahead and draw on the little detail on the BRATZ doll. So let me go ahead and get all this out of the way and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, now that I got my full face on, I'm going to go ahead and well, if I can get the lid back on this highlight. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I'm going to finish up the under eye and go ahead and paint on the little devil horns and tail. I'm going to go back into the, the Flossy Sunflower palette, and I'm going to pick up that middle shade, the red. And I'm just going to take that on this e.l.f. flat brush. And I do have some, since this does have a lot of fallout in it, I went ahead and set my under eye with the Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder. That way I could just dust off any of the fallout. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take that red and I'm just going to line my under eye with it. Okay, now that I have on that red shade, I'm going to go back into, I'm just going to grab that. This one, yeah. I'm just going to grab this BH Cosmetic Fluff Brush and I'm just going to pinch it like this. And I'm just going to run it underneath my bottom lash just to kind of blend out that red shade. Okay, now that I have that blended out, I'm going to go into a black eyeliner. I'm going to use just any black eyeliner will do. And I'm going to line my waterline. And I'm going to tight line too as well. Okay, and then I'm just going to apply some of the Maybelline Definer Lash Mascara to my bottom lashes. Okay, now that I have my mascara on, I am going to go ahead and dust away this setting powder. Okay, now I'm going to have to go in, I'm going to use my eyeliner brush, just because it has a really fine point. Let me pull up the picture again, guys. Okay, so I'm going to clean this off. This is the Morphe M250 brush. Like that. I'm going to go ahead and clean that off. For some reason, on my end, guys, the lighting looks terrible. That's why I keep looking at my mirror behind me. Like, I even had to turn my ring light off because I just looked so bright. The only thing I could see was the eyeshadow on my eyes. I'm praying to God that the lighting comes out good whenever I transfer this video to edit it because, oh God, it looks horrible. Alright, now that I have that brush cleaned off, I'm just going to go into I'm going to use a lipstick to create that because I don't have any. And I think I'm going to use, I don't know if I want to use a liquid. Hold on, guys. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the Colourpop liquid lippy. This is Besame. I'm just going to take a little bit of that on the back of my hand and hold my breath that I don't screw this up. Alright. I'm going to pull up the picture, and since I'm right-handed, I'm going to do it on this eye. You know what I'm going to do, guys? Now that I'm looking at the picture, I'm going to go ahead and take that off so it doesn't dry down. I'm looking at the picture and she does, her bottom lash line is a little bit smoked out with black. So hold on.
2 hours later.
I'm going to go into the Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go ahead and clean off that same e.l.f. brush that I had earlier. And I'm just going to dip into a little bit of this black shade. Mix it with a little bit of that gray. And just kind of smoke it out towards the back. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into that Besame. Like I said, put a little bit on the back of my hand. Go in with that. Okay. I'll pick up a little bit. I'm so nervous, guys. If I screw this up, it's like I'm screwing the whole look up. Okay. Just gonna do a little tail right from here. Okay, and I'm going to apply a little bit more because that's starting to dry down. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more. And I'm going to go ahead and do the horns. Okay guys, I will say this, if you are recreating this look, make sure you take your time doing the little horns because I messed up, and as you can see my makeup's already looking janky because I had to go in and fix it up with the makeup wipe, and so I'm not liking the way it is looking on my forehead. But okay guys, after okay, now that I have the little horns drawn on, about 50 tries later, I'm going to go ahead and go, let me see what color lipstick she has on. She has like a nude, but I'm going to go ahead and outline with, this is the Wet n Wild gel lip liner, and this is in the shade Bare to Comment. I'm going to, oh no. I don't have no more. I have very little. Let me see if I can. Let me see how far I can get. Okay, now that I have them lined, I'm gonna go ahead and I forgot one step. Okay guys, now that I have them lined, I forgot to put some highlight in my inner corner. I'm just going to go into the Shayla X Colourpop collection, and I'm going to pick up the shade Unbothered on that BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm just going to put some little bit of highlight in my inner corners. Like I said, I always feel like this really makes the look. I'm going to take what's left on my brow bone. Right here on my face. Okay, now that I did that, now I'm gonna go into the Colourpop. This is the Ultra Matte Lip. This is the Anastasia collection, and this is in Sueño de Coco. And I'm going to apply this on my lips. Okay, after I apply that lippy, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the Tarte. This is the Tarteist lip paint. This is in the shade Strike Gold. It looks like this. It's just a lip gloss topper. I'm just gonna put it on just to give a little bit of shine to my lips. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed that video. I had a lot of fun recreating this look. The only thing that I did catch trouble on was making my little horns. Like I said, I'm not an artist. I obviously caught hell doing that. But like I said, a little practice, a little makeup wipe remover later, and hey, you're good to go. So I hope you all give this a try. The actual look is very super easy to do. It's just creating the little devil horns that I caught the most hell with. But everything else is actually pretty easy to do, pretty easy to recreate this look. So I hope you guys try it out. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel and you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you can get notified every time I post. Thank you guys for the continued support. I really appreciate it.